Hello, YouTube. I'm so excited. I will be starting my podcast this week. It's about sex, love, and life, right? So that's every topic in life. When you hear the word life, it's like that's everything, right? So I will be leaving you my email account. You will be leaving topics on there, comments about anything that you would like to hear being discussed. Or if we talk about something and you want to leave a comment about it, feel free. If you want to be anonymous, say you want to be anonymous. If not, your name will be out there on any topic or any comment that you have left. So we can all just come together and just talk about different topics. I think this is going to be fun and nothing is held back. No discrimination. So everybody's invited. Don't feel like you can't talk about it if your life is a little different than other people's life. Like, just come on in. Everybody's going to talk and everybody's going to comment. Everybody's just going to chime in. So one of the topics that we will be talking about maybe in time or, whatever, but I'm going to talk about it today because I think this will give you an idea of some things that we can discuss. So I had a guy come up to me and he was like, man, I don't understand women. Like, I don't understand why, my wife don't want to give it up. Okay. Me, I said, what you doing wrong? To me, like let's focus on the problem at hand. Before we push it off on somebody else, or, I'm sure this young man was thinking about this for a long time before he brought this up. And he probably needed advice, or maybe he just wanted to talk to somebody about it. But you came to me, so, I'm going to tell you some things. So I asked him, I was like, so what are you doing wrong? I said, so what do you do when you come home? What's the first thing that you do? Man, I work. I work 12 hours. I'm on this concrete every day, and I'm in this plant doing this, doing that. I work, man, so I'm tired. I go home, I get in the recliner, I grab me a beer and take these shoes off. Oh, okay. So what does your wife do? I said, she don't work. Yeah, she work. Oh, okay, what hours she work? She work 8 to 5, just sitting behind a desk, just working 8 to 5, doing nothing. I said, she doing something. I said, she's working 8 to 5. I said, that's still a job. No, she ain't doing nothing. She just talking to people on the phone and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all got kids? Yeah, we got a 2-year-old. Oh, so who take care of the 2-year-old while you're at work? Remind you, he's working 7 to 7. Oh, she get her from daycare or whatever when she get from work. I said, she got food when you get home? Yeah, she got food there. Your daughter, she done took a bath. Yeah, she do all of that. I said, oh, so she work 8 to 5. She got food when you get off work. She taking care of your 2-year-old. And she cleaning up after she cooking stuff. Yeah, I'm tired. I done worked all day. Honey, she done worked all day. I said, you're not looking at her job as work? Yeah, but she ain't doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my feet for 12 hours. I'm tired. I said, okay. I said, so, I went home and I thought about this thing. I was like, dang, like, she's doing a lot. Like, for him to be complaining about. I got to work the next day around lunchtime. I said, text your wife and ask her how her day going. I said, say, hey, babe, how's your day? I ain't doing that. I said, why not? Nah, I ain't doing all that. I said, text your wife, man. All right, they ain't going to get me none, but I'll text her. I said, do it. So he texted his wife. And she texted back or whatever. He came back to work the next day. He said, it still didn't get me none. I told you that shit don't work. Okay. I said, text your wife, boy. Ask her how her day going again. Now, I'm not going to be doing that every day. I said, just listen to what I'm saying. I said, you want some, right? I said, it's things that a woman need. And it's things that a man need. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that for sure. So he texted her again, asked her how her day was going. Okay, so I said, when you get home, I said, ask her if she need help with anything. Ask her, no, I ain't doing all that. I be tired when I get home. Ask her, do she need help with anything? I said, yeah. I said, ask her, do she need help with anything? And is there anything you can do before you kick your shoes off, but before grab that beer and get on the recliner. Man, all right, man, okay, all right. He came back to me and said, nah, that didn't work. I said, ask her how her day going again. Day 3, y'all. He was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be doing that every day, asking her how her day going. It ain't getting me none. It ain't changing nothing. I said, let me explain to you something. Consistency is a must for women. We have to have consistency. If we don't have consistency in a man, our mind go 100 different ways. Like, it could be this. I mean, we have to have consistency. It's a must. So he did it. And so I said, when you get home, I said, get her a rose. And let me bring this in. Some days, this woman was picking him up from North Carolina all the way to South Carolina from work because his license had a problem or whatever. She was doing all of that, working 8 to 5, had his food ready. I mean, all of this. And he never took none of this in consideration. And I put all of that back in his head, because sometimes we need to help each other out, and some things we can't see that other people can bring to light. So day 3, y'all, he got her the rose. He came home and he said, babe, is there anything that I can do to help you out or whatever today? So he did the dishes. He took his baby a bath and handed her the rose. Of course, she was like, what the world? So after being consistent for 3 days with the text and 2 days with asking her, if she needed anything, that meant so much to her. It means a lot to see consistency, as a woman. So he got back to me, around me, and I seen him and he rolled his eyes at me. I was like, oh, Lord, what happened last night, And so I laughed, I did a little smirk. So we had a meeting, and after the meeting, I said, so, man, that shit worked. That's stupid. It worked. I said, it worked. I said, so you got some. Like, duh. Like, consistency is everything. Like, men, listen to me. We need consistency. It changes everything. So, yeah, it worked. My point, it was it. That was it. Like, I mean, I did what I was supposed to do, and he got what he wanted. And so I told him, don't ever change, though. Don't ever change, because she sees that you're trying, and it's something that she needs, like, to make life better for you and her, So that's some of the topics that we'll be discussing. And once again, I mean, I'm so excited. sexlovelife217@gmail.com. I hope to hear from y'all soon. Have a great rest of the day. You're chiming in with Baby Doll. Peace, love, and happiness.